Well, today we have another video of, unfortunately, another ship is most likely on their way to the scrapyard. So let's get into it. Welcome back to another video. My name is Brandon. If you like cruise news, cruise vlogs, and ship tours, make sure you click that subscribe button down below and ding the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. Now you're wondering, normally I do voiceovers, and you're right, but I do have this lovely new camera, so I will be putting this new camera to use. I'll be doing a little more videos like this here and there, as well as some of the voiceovers, so I hope you enjoy. Anyways, in today's video. So like I said, we have another cruise ship on its way to the scrapyard, which is very unfortunate. This is another one from Carnival Cruise Line. It is the Carnival Imagination. Now, of course, it is not confirmed yet by Carnival Cruise Line, but we can kind of guess by the fact that all the trackers of the ship are showing that she is on her way over to Turkey, where the scrapyard is. Now, of course, we can't really just assume, but at the same time, we do know that the Fantasy and the Inspiration had the same thing happen to them. Both of those ships were showing their destinations as Turkey as well, and they both ended up at the scrapyard before Carnival even announced that to happen. So it's not looking too good, unfortunately, for the Carnival Imagination. And like I said, we do already have the Carnival Fantasy and the Carnival Imagination over there. Now, Carnival Imagination was in cold layup until further notice, along with her sister ship, Carnival Fascination. Both of those ships were in their cold layups, and basically we're not going to be doing anything. Neither of those ships had any plans of even returning into service even well after this is all over. No, not even in 2022 were those ships even planned to come back into service. So it kind of gave us a little hint, like, what are they planning on doing with these ships if they don't plan on putting these back into service for 2 more years? So it's just really not very good situation right now for Carnival, or for at least the Carnival Imagination. It is very sad to see some of these ships go into scrap. A lot of these Fantasy class ships have been in service for well over 20, sometimes even 30 years for the Carnival Fantasy. So a lot of people have made a lot of memories on those ships, and a lot of people had a lot of special moments and memorable vacations and things that they will never forget. I actually sailed on the Carnival Imagination right whenever they were first getting their refurbishments done. I think it was 2007, 2008, when they're actually getting the refurbishments done, where they got all the giant water slides put on the back of the ships. They got Carnival added to their name, because originally that class did not have Carnival before their name, so they were just Imagination or Inspiration, not Carnival Imagination. So I actually sailed on the Imagination right after they put all of that stuff onto the ship. And I remember pulling up into the port of Miami, being completely in awe just on how cool those water slides looked on the back of that ship. It was the coolest thing ever. I remember the people that we didn't even know, but like the people that were in the little van with us that came over from the airport, they were like, whoa, I wish I was on that ship too. Like, I remember all of that. But that was something cool that I remember from the Imagination. I also remember my sister and I also won like a little sandcastle building contest on the beach on Half Moon Cay. I think I have that ship on the stick. 1 second. Let's see. Oh, okay, where are my ship on the sticks? Oh, they're up here. So I have as you can see, I have a bunch. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. So yeah, my sister and I won this on the beach on Half Moon Cay because we built like the coolest sandcastle. So that's really cool. Again, cool memory from that ship. So if you have a really cool memory of a ship that you've been on that's now in the scrapyard because of all of this stuff that's going on right now, if you've been on the Fantasy, Imagination, Inspiration, the Sovereign of the Seas, Monarch of the Seas, let me know down below in the comments, and let me know like a cool memory that you've had on board a ship that kind of like how I won a little sandcastle building contest when I was like 12. So let me know down below if you have any really cool memories on a ship that's now been scrapped. These Fantasy class ships 100% had a lot of life left in them. These are some of probably the best ships out there for their age. No ship that is well over 30 years old definitely even compares to the Fantasy class ships. They're in very good shape. They were very well maintained. A lot of these ships just came out of recent refurbishments, and I had all of the upgrades of Carnival Cruise Line, like all the guys' burger joints, all the Blue Iguana cantinas. They had all the bells and whistles. They had all the upgrades that every other Carnival ship had. So it's not like these ships were just too old. Some of these ships were very well maintained and probably had a lot of life left in them with a Carnival fleet, let alone somebody else in the secondary cruise market, you know, in a smaller cruise line. So I very, very much expected, and I pretty much was calling it for a very long time, that Bahamas Paradise line would be purchasing probably the Carnival Fantasy within the next few years. It's just kind of a guess that I've had, and I kind of expected, because not only because they own the former Carnival Celebration as the Grand Celebration now, but they also have the Grand Classica, which is a Costa ship, which is under that Carnival Corp umbrella. But I think that ship would have done really well with, but it's still very much a possibility. We do have the Ecstasy, the Sensation, the Elation, and the Paradise still left in the Carnival Fantasy class. Unfortunately, we have cut that class down into half of what it used to be before all of this started. Now, of course, this may not be confirmed, but like I said earlier, this is pretty much what we saw happen with the Inspiration in the Fantasy as well, showing that the destination was going to be basically where that scrapyard is going to be. Again, and no word on the Fascination, but you know, the Fascination still looks like she's going to be in that cold layup until further notice. So we will definitely have to keep an eye on that. Who knows what the future holds for that ship. Hopefully she makes it out of this in one piece. That kind of worked. But that shipyard in Turkey does have a lot of space taken up right now, because they are working on 4 different cruise ships that are scrapping right now. We have these former Sovereign of the Seas, the Monarch of the Seas, and we have the Fantasy and the Inspiration as well. So there's definitely a lot of space taken up right there, so it very well could be that these ships are just waiting to go in. I hate seeing ships in scrapyards. My very first Carnival cruise was on the Carnival Jubilee, and when I saw that ship go into the scrapyard several years ago, I think she was scrapped in 17 or 18, but she was scrapped fairly recently, and it really sucks seeing a ship, you know, just being around for 30, 40, sometimes even 50 years, and just all of a sudden gone. The current owner of the former Carnival Tropical is Peace Boat. She is under the name of Ocean Dream with that cruise line. Carnival Tropical is still out there sailing the waters, which is really good to see. You know, I wish some of these fantasy class ships could see the amount of life that Tropical did or has. We also do have the former Holiday from Carnival, which is under CMV, which recently just went bankrupt, but she is known as the Magellan over with them, so who knows what the future holds for her. But hopefully, hope for the best again. But CMV did just go into administration, so they are, you know, not doing too well. We also have the Celebration, which is now with Bahamas Paradise line. She sails from West Palm Beach over to the Freeport, Bahamas every other day, pretty much, which is really cool. And I've always kind of wanted to try Bahamas Paradise line just to try it out, see what it's all about, because, you know, they're a very small cruise line, they're a very new cruise line. Anyways, but one thing, because Carnival did announce the name of their new XL class ship, and the sister to the Carnival Mardi Gras will be the Celebration, and you know, with that in mind, I would love to see these two ships meet up, because you have the original Celebration, you have the new Celebration. That'd be so cool to see these two ships together. Anyways, that wraps up today's video. It was really just to kind of inform you that the Carnival Imagination unfortunately looks like she is heading off to the scrapyard, give you a little background of the other ships in the class similar to her and the fate that they have met as well, and some of the ones that are also still in service and the ones that have not. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you click that thumbs up button and click that subscribe button down below if you liked today's video, and I will see you next time in the next one. Thank you for watching.